I've been following Johnny Depp and, of course, the court case and Amber for quite a while now. Articles still popping up, and quite a few popped up on April 1st. Now, what I didn't put together was some of them could have been April Fool's articles, like this one right here. I was not about to make a video where I say it at the end. It's not even April Fool's anyway anymore. I just find that kind of irritating. Jokes aside, time's valuable. Don't put people through this. What Inside the Magic has here from April 1st, 2023. Now, I read a different one that said Disney apologized to Johnny Depp, but it seemed pretty serious. And they didn't say it was a joke. And if it was a joke, it was a bad one because they listed Johnny's whole history. It was a long article. If it was quick to the punchline, I'd be like, not bad. But anyway, we got this one here. Disney announces Nightmare Before Christmas live-action remake Johnny Depp to star. Now, the other thing that's not so funny is that's possible. I mean, that's not so far-fetched. Tim Burton's been saying he wanted to work with Johnny again for a long time, and that would get people's hopes up. I know you don't want an April Fool's joke to be too easy to figure out right away, but this also kind of is irritating because people want this to happen so bad. Let's read a little bit. Of course, not going to read it all. Disney has been steadily busy with their live-action remakes since movies like The Lion King and The Jungle Book exploded into mainstream popularity. These live-action remakes were highly successful and were followed by other greats like Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Dumbo, and Mulan. Now, the world's greatest animation studio is bringing back Johnny Depp in one of the most talked about animated movies ever. Not sure about that. I mean, it was great when it came out. Tim Burton's awesome, but I'm not sure it was the most talked about ever or one of them. And they go on to say these movies hold a special place in people's hearts, which is somewhat true. And this doesn't seem like a prank yet because they usually have a lot of fluff before they get to the headline of the article, because usually the headline they could cover in like 3 lines, so they need fluff. They go on to say this is why Disney is so headstrong about continuing this trend of turning their classic animated films into live-action spectacles. They say that Bob Iger promised that he would do everything in his power to ensure the next era of Disney would be its best, and what better way than reviving one of the most beloved memories in the entire catalog. And Bob Iger is not going to honor that even if he said it. That's for sure. The Nightmare Before Christmas remake will officially bring back the likes of Tim Burton, who is set to serve as a producer for the new future. Okay, I was going to read near future. Okay, new future. Bob Iger's new future. Johnny Depp is also slated to be portraying Jack Skellington, Burton said. Burton states, I've had a long and fruitful relationship with Johnny, and it's my pleasure to be working with him again, especially in a film that means so much to my career. Like I said, you can imagine him saying that. He said stuff like that, but I think he went ahead with the Addams Family without Johnny. But I've got no doubt it was probably political reasons, whatnot. He did want Johnny in it. But he wasn't playing hardball, unfortunately, for Johnny. They go on to say, despite Depp's issues with you-know-who, fans were waiting for him to come back. That's because his fans were on his side with those issues. They say fans have to wait for news about pirates, but they should be happy that Johnny's coming back to A Nightmare Before Christmas. They also mention Jeff Beck. Fake or not, cool, mention Jeff Beck. Mention the albums. And here we have it. We are excited to see what Disney can do with a live action The Nightmare Before Christmas. Also, if you made it this far, we applaud you. Have a happy April Fool's Day. Ha ha ha. Would you like to see The Nightmare Before Christmas live action? Blah, 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 blah. They ask a serious question at the end, of course, to try to say, like, oh, wasn't that funny? Now here's the serious question. I'll get serious for a second. It's nice that they're still writing something about Johnny because it shows he's relevant. If he wasn't relevant, they wouldn't need to write it about him. Maybe I should lighten up. Maybe it's just an April Fool's thing. I don't know. I was disappointed. I thought Johnny was finally going to be back at a major studio. Yes, I've been waiting for this news. But that's just me. Maybe I'm just a bah humbug. Is that what they say? The Grinch or something? Alright, I'm not up on the holiday stuff anymore. Been out of the States for a really long time. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this funny or a waste of time for everyone? Thanks to Inside the Magic, who got us a little bit excited if you read this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this a good article? Fun from Inside the Magic or a waste of time? Up to you. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.